Columbia Institute of Technology acknowledges that our campuses are located on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Braden Coombs, and here are your early afternoon sports headlines. Canucks hockey is finally back. Vancouver Canucks training camp is underway today as all 32 NHL teams report to their team. The Canucks camp is in Penticton again this year at the South Okanagan Events Center. Doors for the camp are open to the public, kicking off at 9 a.m. each day. Canucks Army reporter David Quadrelli says Elias Pettersson is centering a line alongside Brock Besser and Jake DeBrusk. Quadrelli also says that new acquisition Evander Kane is on a line centered by Philip Hedl. The players should be wrapping up their last bits of training around right now, and they'll be available to talk to media afterwards. The Canucks preseason will begin on the 21st as well, when they take on the Seattle Kraken. One centerman the Canucks were linked to this offseason remains unsigned with his current team. Anaheim Ducks forward Mason McTavish is sitting out of Ducks training camp and will be training with the Ottawa 67s of the OHL in the meantime. The 22-year-old, who is a restricted free agent, is still without contract. McTavish will not be able to train with Anaheim until he signs with the team. Sportsnet Elliot Friedman reports that the two sides remain at a stalemate in contract negotiations. Michael McLeod, one of the 5 World Hockey Junior players acquitted for sexual assault, has unofficially signed with the Carolina Hurricanes. The contract is unofficial due to the rules of him not being able to sign with an NHL team officially until October 15th. McLeod has not played in the NHL since the 2023-2024 season, where he put up 19 points in 45 games played. The BC Lions are facing off against the Calgary Stampeders tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. in Calgary. Former Lions quarterback and now Stampeders quarterback Vernon Adams Jr. will be going up against his former team for the first time. Adams was traded this past offseason after Nathan Rourke was determined to be the future QB for the Lions. The quarterback says he is more focused on pushing for top spot in the division rather than proving the Lions wrong.
Not that it's the Lions, but it's just it's an important conference game to keep getting to where we want to go. You know what I'm saying? Chasing first place. You know, we have an opportunity to come out here and get a little bit closer to Sask.
This will be the first time the two teams play one another this season. Lots of baseball is on right now, as the Toronto Blue Jays game against the Tampa Bay Rays is now in the 7th inning. The Blue Jays, though, are currently down 4-0. Jays starting pitcher Chris Bassett was pulled after just over 4 innings of work. Bassett had 3 earned runs off of 8 hits and only had 3 strikeouts. Long inning reliever Eric Lauer is now in the game. The Blue Jays offense continues to stall out too, with only 2 hits through the first 7 innings, while the Rays have 11. This is the final game of the series between the two teams. Jays fans are keeping their eyes on the Boston Red Sox game too, that's in the 6th inning. The Red Sox are currently losing to the Athletics by a score of 4-2. The Athletics came out hot, scoring 3 runs in the first inning. The Seattle Mariners are in action as well. The Mariners are currently up 1-0 in the bottom of the 5th, thanks to a Jorge Polanco RBI in the 2nd inning. Mariners starting pitcher Luis Castillo has played well so far, with 0 earned runs and only 2 hits against. The Mariners sit half a game back of the Astros for the top spot in the American League West. Lionel Messi and Inter Miami FC are closing in on a new contract to keep the Argentinian in the United States. Reporter Gethin Coolball says the talks have been ongoing for a while now.
Lionel Messi and Inter Miami are reviewing the final details of a contract extension to keep him with the club until at least 2026, a person with knowledge of the matter tells the Associated Press. Talks have been ongoing for months, but neither Messi nor the team has revealed details. Reports say the deal is close to being finalized. The 38-year-old Messi has scored 20 goals and provided 11 assists this season. He joined Inter Miami in July 2023 on a 2.5-year contract. Messi has helped the team win its first 2 trophies. I'm Gethin Coolbaugh.
Thursday Night Football is on tonight as the Buffalo Bills face off against the Miami Dolphins. QB Josh Allen and the Bills are 2-0 to start the season and will look to remain undefeated when they take on their divisional foe. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, it's the opposite, as they are still in search for their first win of the new season. The game is in Buffalo and it's set to start at 5:15 p.m. Those were your 12:30 sports headlines. I'm your host, Braden Coombs, on BCIT's The Crow.
Stay tuned for more on BCIT's 1680 The Crow.